Hello, we are Group 6 and we're performing a dramatic reading for the play 14.
I am Altareo Silvia Bianca S. and I am playing the part of Mrs. Pringle.
I'm Chen Philip. I was the director and leader of this project.
I'm Yustake Faith S. and I'm the editor and director.
I'm Laxan Ancolin and I played the part of Elaine.
I'm Ramirez Gabriel Angelo and I played Donna.
Dunham, I've just had a word from Mr. Holder that he was called away to the bedside of the family is very ill. He sent me his flowers. It's a good thing he did. I don't approve of young men refusing dinner invitations at the very last minute.
Take the boxing paper, please.
It's too bad. After you've said it all so beautifully, and it's getting so late. Someone might be coming any moment. Where's Cook?
Cook's in a temper, as always, madam.
I'm glad to hear it. She's like an actress. The better the temper, the better the performance. As long as she serves us good dinner, I don't care how much she splits. The rest of you can just keep her out of the way. Where's Gustav?
Sorry to have to say it, madam, but it's such an awful blizzard out. Sweeping off the sidewalk.
Oh dear me, yes. I should have ordered a warning. But who expected a storm like this?
Here the play starts, Mother, and the diamond. Shall I put them around?
Yes, dear. Elaine, I'm going up to look after your father. He's so helpless about his thighs. Remove one plate, Alan.
Remove one plate. Oh, madam, it's a certainty. You wouldn't sit down with 13.
13? Why, you're right, 13. We can never sit down with 13. That's all due to Mr. Harper's negligence. Sick friend, nothing. He's just one of those careless men who never answers the invitations on time. His flowers, indeed, to make me forgive him. Now look at the trouble he's putting into. 13! I wonder whom I could get from in the last minute. Quick, Elaine, help me think.
There's always Uncle George.
He never opens his head.
Mr. Morgan, madam. He always does a joke or two.
Why, yes, Dunham, that's so clever of you. Hello, Central. Lakeview 59711, please. Elaine, dear, your hair is much too tight. Pull it out, come here. Mr. Morgan's well, this is Miss Pringle speaking. From across the street, yes. When Mr. Morgan comes in, please tell him to call me up right away. I want him to dine with us. In about 10 minutes. You expect him? Have him call me right away. Now, if he shouldn't get it, then what'll I do?
Well, Mother, I don't have to be at the table. It's your party anyway. Everybody's married and older than I am.
Didn't I put you next to Oliver Farnsworth? Millions, he's worth millions. Well, he won't be giving you any. Can't he marry you? Aren't you going to try to make a good match for yourself? I fling every eligible man I can at your head. Can't you finish the rest?
It's no use, Mother. You're trying to marry me off to anyone as important as he is. He frightens me to death. I lose my tongue. I'm as afraid of him as I'd be afraid of the Prince of Wales.
The Prince of Wales? Oh, what wouldn't I give to have the Prince of Wales in my house? New York has lost its heart to him. I was just telling Mr. Farnsworth yesterday that I'd give anything to have a prince here. I would establish my social position for life. And I have such a reputation for being such a wonderful hostess. Oh, they're ringing. There's the phone. Hello? Miss Sedgwick? Yes, this is Miss Pringle. What? No. Oh, caught in snowdrift. Can get out of the car? Good, the widow can come. That leaves us 12. Remove 2 plates, Oh, that's a shame. I'm heartbroken. Oh, my dear, how can we get along without you? But have you really tried? Oh, I'm reduced to tears. Goodbye, dear. Well, I'm glad she dropped out. Central, give me Lakeview 5971. Dunham, with 2 less, you can save 2 cocktails and at least 4 glasses of champagne. Has Mr. Morgan come in yet? Well, don't give him the message or telephone before about crossing the street to Mrs. Pringle's for dinner. It's too late, you understand? Well, anyway, I've invited Clem, returned my indebtedness, and saved my champagne beside.
The liquor's getting low, madam. What with prohibition and entertaining so much?
But Mother, if you only have 12 people, Father can sit at the head of the table.
But he has to sit at the head. It looks too undignified when the man of the house is pushed to the side.
There's no other way. There must be a woman at each end.
How absurd! I always forget. Of course, 12 is an impossible number. I don't want to put any of these women at the head. There's Miss Darby, such a cat. I wouldn't give her the honor. And Mrs. Auntie,
Hello? Miss Bringle's residence. A message? Yes, sir. What's it? Mr. Derby, the doctor says your baby has the chicken pox.
chicken pox, Elaine!
Mother!
Yes, sir. Mr. Darby sends his apologies, but owing to the transmittability of the disease, Mr. and Mrs. Darby feel obliged to regret, and also their house guests, Mr. and Mrs. Fleetwood.
It's far out.
Then you're only 8. Quick! The plate's done, huh?
Don't you know someone to invite last minute? The Hatwoods. They don't serve drinks when they entertain. I can't afford to invite them to drink mine.
The Greens.
She's not interesting enough.
Mr. Conley.
He never makes dinner call, even after all the times I have invited him.
Hester Longman.
Not at the same table with you and all of your friends with. She's far too pretty, too clever.
Where's our book? The Tuppers.
The toppers, good heavens, Elaine. 6 in the family.
That would get us back to 14. Then father could sit at the head of the table.
Well, try them. I'll rush and tell your father to hold up the door.
Ridgeway 9825. This is Elaine Pringle. What Tupper am I speaking to? Oh, hello. I hope you haven't finished your dinner. We had a party arranged here, and the last moment, everybody's been dropping out. The blizzard. Can you flog your family around the corner and eat with us? Mother and I thought we knew you well, enough to call you like this at the 7th hour. You would? Oh, fine. 6 more plates then, huh? What? Oh, well, but... No, get Mother quick. Yeah, yes, of course. Love it. Why, sir, thank you. Yes, my dear. All right. Great Caesar. Now what have I done?
What's the matter, Elaine? What is...
Now I've done it. I've just done it. But I couldn't get out of it. I just couldn't. You weren't here. I always lose my mind and bungle things.
But what? Don't keep us waiting like this. What is it?
I invited Ella and the family, and she accepted. And then she said they had 2 house guests. And would it be all right? And of course I said it would, and now we're 16.
16? But madam, the table's not that long.
Elaine, that's just like you. No tact, no worldly wisdom. If I'd been at the phone, I'd have politely said at my table.
But you weren't at the phone. You ought to attend to such messages yourself. You know I always lose my head.
But the dishes, madam, and we only have 14 squabs.
I won't eat any.
But I must not be disgraced. We'll have to make the best of it and insert another bowl.
But mother, I needed to sit at the table.
You're going to sit right next to Oliver Farnsworth. Now I don't wish to hear another word about it.
But can't we squeeze the meat without all the work of adding another board? If I move the plates and chairs closer,
Have you forgotten that Mr. Tupper weighs something like 250 pounds and Mrs. Conley has no waistline? It can't be done.
Cook is in a rage, madam. She says she has only prepared for 14.
I can't help it. She'll have to prepare for 16. Tell her to open cans of soup and vegetables.
But the ice cream forms in the gelatin molds.
I'll pretend I don't like them.
And I'll pretend I'm not Italian.
But I really wouldn't have to be at the table.
Be still. The telephone. Now what? Don't answer it. It's driving me mad. Hello? Yes. This is Miss Mingle. Oh yes. Jessica? What? The blizzard. Oh, you're cold. So dangerous. Oh, Jessica, you poor dear. Yes, your husband's right. It would be foolhardy. Put on a mustard plaster. Hot toddy. Go to bed. So sorry. There. That's wonderful. Now we are just 14.
But the cards are all wrong. Only 6 are coming who are invited urgently. You'll have to make another diagram. How do you want them seated?
Give it to me.
Here are some fresh cards.
What a mess. I spent hours over that diagram. So much depends upon having guests seated harmoniously. There's a front door, but I told Annie to answer it for you, but go. Peek into the drawing room and tell me who it is. You murderous instrument! Now what have you to say? Now what? Hello? Who? Mr. Farnsworth? Mr. Oliver Farnsworth. No, you're his secretary? His what? Instructed you to make his excuses. He had to leave for Boston at once on very important business. Oh, how dare you? How dare he? The last moment like this. No regard for a hostess's feeling. No regard for the efforts she goes to provide an evening's enjoyment. And such a good dinner I planned. And he promised he would come. Business! I don't believe it. He didn't want to exert himself. He was afraid of freezing in the blizzard, as if he did half a dozen of limousines carrying to the door. Selfishness, downright rudeness, and worth millions. Just a match for you, Elaine. And I was bound you should meet him and sit next to him at the table. And now, I don't know when I can give you a chance like that again. I'm perfectly furious. I'll never speak to him again. I won't be treated that way.
Perhaps he really did have a business and was called away.
And one of the most important hostesses in the city, people clamoring to receive my invitations. All my affairs are a success. I insist that they shall be. I can't bear failure. I won't have a failure. He was my most important guest. He's such a man's man. So important financially. Every other man considered it an honor to meet him. And now I'm not coming. I'm furious. Furious! It's all this damnable blizzard.
Now, I will have to stay away from the table. His not coming makes us 13 again.
Go to bed. Go up to the nursery. I'll send you milk and crackers.
But mother, it's not my fault that he had business out of town.
Yes, it is. If you'd perk up a bit and not be so timid and make something of yourself, he would hear about your attractions from other men and be curious to meet you himself. Oh, what a family I have. No one to help me with my ambitions. Go to bed. I certainly won't sit down to 13. Go to bed and get out of my sight.
It was Mr. Morgan, madam.
Mr. Morgan, but I telephoned his maid to tell him not to come.
He couldn't have received the second message, madam. For I heard him explaining to Mr. Pringle how happy he was to receive your telephone invitation.
That makes you 13 again. Unless you don't want me to go to bed.
Of course I don't want you to go to bed. We're back from where we started. 14, Dunham.
I'll get the cocktails ready, madam. Annie told me there were several motors making their way through the snow. It's late now and Cook's worrying about the dinner getting too dry.
I won't answer it.
I should say not. Hello? What is it? Yes. Yes, Mrs. Stopper. Yes, Mrs. Stopper. But now you must come. We prepared for you. Yes, for 8 of you. Well, your daughter told my daughter about your house guests, and we are delighted to have them. But now we're set for you. But everything is sad. But your daughter was quite right. It wasn't an imposition at all. But you must come now. Of course, my daughter had authority to invite the guests of, oh, 8 isn't all a big number. There is room. The table is all set. But I beg of you. But my dear, you are not imposing. Oh, but how foolish of you to take that stand. Why, my dear? My dear. Oh. Now what do you think of that? Mrs. Stopper is perfectly furious at Ella for telling you about the house guests, and says Ella has no tact. That nothing would induce her to bring 8 when we invited 6. So she's leaving Ella and Henry at home. Only 6 are coming. Remove 2 plates, Dunham. We're 12 after all.
But if you leave at 12, Father can't sit at the end.
I shall go mad. I'll never entertain again. Never, never. People ought to know whether they're coming or not. But they accept and regret and regret and accept. They drive me wild. This is my last dinner party. My very last. A fiasco. An utter fiasco, a haphazard crowd hurried together when I had planned everything so beautifully. Now how shall I seat them? How shall I seat them? If I put Mr. Tupper here and Mrs. Conley there, and then Mrs. Tupper has to sit next to her husband, and if I want Mr. Morgan there, oh, it's impossible. I might as well put their names in a hat and draw them out at random. Never again. I'm through. Through with societies, with parties, with friends. I wipe my slate clean. They'll miss my entertainment. They'll wish they had been more considerate. After this, I'm going to live for myself. I'm going to be selfish and hard and unsociable. And drink up my liquor for myself instead of offering it to gratis to the whole town. I'm through with men like Oliver Farnsworth. I don't care how rich they are, how influential they are, how important they are. They're nothing without courtesy and consideration. Business, off on a train, nonsense. They don't want to come, they don't want to meet a sweet pretty girl, they don't want to marry her. Well, he's not good enough for you. Don't you marry him. Don't you marry him. I won't let you marry him. Do you hear? If you try to elope or anything like that, I'd break it off. Yes, I would. Oliver Farnsworth will never get recognition from me. He is beneath my notice. I hate Oliver Farnsworth.
A note from Mr. Farnsworth, madam.
A note from Mr. Farnsworth.
Yes, madam. There are two strange gentlemen in the lower hall. He presented his letter. He said he was the secretary. All the other guests are upstairs and in the drawing room, madam. I counted 12 in all, including you and Mr. Pringle and Miss Elaine. But the two gentlemen downstairs, madam, are waiting for your answer. The one gentleman's face looked very familiar, madam, but I just can't place him, although I'm sure I've seen his face somewhere.
Seen his face? Somewhere? Oh my goodness! Elaine, it's the Prince of Wales.
The secretary said you cut off the telephone or Central disconnected you. He was about to tell you that Mr. Farnsworth knew that the blizzard had prevented His Highness from keeping an engagement way uptown.
The Prince of Wales sitting in my lower hall, waiting for me to ask him to dinner. Then we'll be 13 again.
There's a secretary, miss. He's his bodyguard.
Certainly, the secretary, Elaine. We shall be 14 at dinner. Serve the cocktails on him. The guests may sit anywhere they choose. I shall bring the prince in with me. But mother, wasn't it nice of Oliver Farnsworth to send the prince in his place? Didn't I always say that Oliver Farnsworth was the most considerate man? I think I shall like Mr. Farnsworth. Silly child, it is too late now to like Mr. Farnsworth. It's time now to like the prince. I always manage somehow to be the most successful of hostesses. Thank God for the blizzard.